Oh, welcome back to the MCG. It looked like there was absolutely nothing outside that arena from the big wide shot. It looked like it literally just existed in a hole in space and time. There's a few fans here, a few Victorians here at the MCG, as we got our one-day cup final today. So hopefully it's nothing too dramatic, but we're going to obviously get into that. Pitch looking fairly green, lots of grass top on it. Maybe a little bit in there with the ball, a little bit there for the bat as well. WA have called tails, and I think they've won the toss. No, we've won the toss. It's a final. You probably want to bat first, and I'm coming in at number 4 if our side, of course, needs me. Marcus Harris, Will Pekowski coming to the middle. There's Cameron Bancroft for Western Australia. What kind of start do we have here? 2 for 39 inside 7.3 overs. Are we coming off the back of 100? Was that in the last video? I feel like it was. I feel like we did make 100 in the last video. So welcome back, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed. The sub numbers are absolutely flying at the moment off the back of, I think, the YouTube shorts. So thank you, everyone who has subscribed over recent times. As we make our way to the middle. 100, no 50s, surprisingly. I've had a few 40 scores in there as well. No run there. But obviously, I think today will be challenging. Don't want to give away any freebies. That's some runs. I just punched with some authority. And that will be a boundary. About through the offside, you reckon? No. None of that. None of that. Now, this video will be coming out after the World Cup final has happened, so congratulations to either Australia or India in that game. I have literally let that hit me right on the melon. But I only know the results of the semi-final, which was Australia beating South Africa. It was sort of a bit of rain interruption at the beginning of it. I watched probably the first half of the Australia chase, as well as the South African batting innings. And I thought Australia won that game in the first 10 overs of both the batting and the bowling, because their bowling in those first 10 overs was so good. I think it was like 2 for 18 or 3 for 18 was what the figures were at the end of the 10 overs. They did not concede many runs at all. And then I remember Australia's chase within 5 or 6 overs that actually already brought up their own 50. So it really then set up the rest of the game for Australia to just not blow their wickets, which they tried to do at various stages. I thought the South African spinners bowled very, very well throughout that. But it was still very much Australia's game to lose throughout the entirety of that matchup. And their fielding was like so good that it really made the bowlers' jobs a lot easier to sort of keep it as tidy as they could from each end. I am going to dive there because I could see the direct hit was coming. It's 2 for 51 off our own first 10 over power play. So if you want to hear me talk about the World Cup final, I don't actually know what's going to happen in that yet, because that's not taking place until tomorrow night from when I'm recording this, but it's obviously already happened. So apologies in advance. I'm trying to get ahead of my videos because I've got a very busy couple of weeks where I may not have as much time to get some recordings done. And that's just the one there. Oh, that's a leading edge. Oh, it's going to be a tight run. And I'm glad he didn't really do anything. Is that going to give me a dot ball? No, it gave me a 1. Oh, sometimes they give you dots for those, even though you run singles. But as I was saying earlier, the sub numbers are going absolutely off the charts as we press our way towards that 100k subscriber mark. So again, dive Pekowski. Jeez, I thought I was going to run him out. So I do appreciate everyone who has subscribed. And look at this magnificent stat here, apart from this shot that's glorious. 60% of people are still not subscribed, which means, guys, if you did that, we'd literally get there within the day. Like within one day, we would get to the 100k. You just got to hit the button. It doesn't cost you anything. It's free. You see all this shenanigans going on here. 12 from 15 at the moment. It could be a big score. That button, I've heard. I'm getting a little overkill here. Come on, that's a block. 2 for 71. This isn't sell subscribers. This is make runs. People come here to see you make runs, not pitch. Subscribe. That's cut away. That's more runs. That'll be just the one. Just the one. 1 one run. 272. 14 overs, run rate 5.14. We would want to accelerate that. Maybe not quite this early on in the innings. Some stage. Happy to leave that. Gannon's bowled 1 for 11 from 3 overs. He's pretty good. If I keep it nice and fine. Oh, that's the leg side. I'm trying to hit it offside. That guy's very straight there at, like, long on.
Yep.
Miss hit. But able to dig out the Yorker for the single. Now, for my fellow Australians, this is like the most awkward time of the year. Like, between mid-November to Christmas. Like, this, 6-week period here is just the strangest period of your life. Because you're not really, if you've gone to, if you're at school, you're sort of finishing up the year. You've probably done your exams by now already. So it's like a couple of weeks of, prepping for the next year. You're at uni, you might have already finished for the year, you might have finished your exams, and you're like, well, I'm not back there till February or whatever it is. You got plenty of time off in the summer to sort of work out your life and your shit. And if you're like me, I work, but I also, work weird. Because my job is also similarly dictated by, the seasons of sport. So mostly around, the winter codes, the AFL and rugby league season is, our big, hard, tough area of the year. Now that we're through that and we're sort of, pushing towards, cricket season and Christmas, it's a lot more chill. And so even I'm what do I do for these next 6 weeks when I'm not working as often?
Yep.
And I'm just trying to get some videos out. That is a glorious shot through the covers for 4. So if you're wondering what you do, what I'm doing is I'm trying to get up every morning. I'm trying to go for a walk. As soon as I get up, a little quick 15-minute walk just to get me up and about in the morning. Just a little wander around the park, get some vitamin D to be nice and early. If I can record a video, I'll record a video. If I can go to the gym, I'll go to the gym. I'm also trying to sort my Christmas presents out. It's a real challenging task. I have so many people to get presents for, especially in the family. So, that's really my, number one priority at the moment is... especially when there's sales on at the moment, that's when you can be all right, let me try and sort all the gifts now. And I'm a sucker for giving Lego as a gift, but Lego's just so expensive. I'll see how I go. This has been a good over here. I haven't really been able to get it away, apart from the boundary at the start of it. But come on, Gannon, give me something here. Give me a nice little early Christmas gift of a boundary. That's a wide, I think. Yeah, if you're like me, and you're like, geez, I've got a lot of time here to do nothing.
Yep.
Find something to keep you busy. Whether it's exercise, whether it's gaming with your friends, whether it's hitting boundaries in a cricket game, making videos, going to the gym. Did I already say that? Probably did. Going outside, learning a new skill. Do something interesting. Because I feel like it can be very easy at this time of year to just be like, I'm just going to laze around on the couch all day and do absolutely nothing. But find something to do if you can. Get a new job. Get a summer job. Do, go to the Sheffield Shield. People are doing that these days. But all in all, have a grand time. This length is really starting to me off because I cannot get it away. That's better. Nice and straight. And we are, of course, a straight drive specialist. A boundary ends the over. 2 for 104. Oh, he has got it nice and fine on this occasion. Sucked in Gannon. There's 4 more again. And we have lost the wicket of Will Pukowski. That time not as fine. But I'm not going to run out match short. So it's 3 for 109 after 19. No run. Got that rate up to 5.5.
Yep.
4 again. Gonna hold up. Hold up. No, it's not. It's 4. I'm up to a run a ball. But now that we have this rate sort of close to a run a ball, I think 320. I always think 320 in this game is par, because regardless of the pitch, generally 320 is a decentish score. It's just over run a ball. It's chaseable. It's hard. It's always going to be a close chase, if it's 320. If you're playing on like North Sydney Oval or something, maybe like 340. 360 is like a bit better. Obviously shorter boundaries. The AI are probably more likely to hit those. We can come back for 3 here. And we can do it successfully. Here I am, 39 knot off 37, striking at 105.4. I think my strike rate is just over 100. It's not too bad. I actually saw some pretty crazy numbers. Because you know how Maxwell hit 200 in that World Cup game? Oh, how's that, Mr. Stumps? I played it clearly very early. And it was something like his strike rate in one-day cricket is like 140-something. 150-something. And his strike rate for, like, if you take out the 200, his World Cup strike rate is actually, like, his World Cup strike rate went down from that 200 innings because he batted slower than he had in his previous World Cup innings, which is just crazy. Little fly here. 2 straight. I've definitely mistimed that one. Should be able to pick up 2 more. See, Korea, unlike playing in a like a World Cup game or a one-day game, you've got to be way more careful, Dive, because you can't afford to lose a wicket. Like, it is your wicket you lose. If you lose that wicket, you're done. Dunzo. The whole match is relying upon you. What it is you do. No! Look at that. That is insane fielding. Just pick up and throw and whooped. So we push on. We persevere. We try to score as much as we can. Oh, missed that. Wide. Maybe wide. Yes, it is a wide. Oh, it's a no ball. Don't run. I'll take the free hit. I saw the umpire put his arm out and I've said, I want this shot. Because if I get this for 6, it is 50. Let's do it. Oh, come on. It was a full toss. It was there to be hit too. That is so annoying. I thought that was the moment. But alas, we'll just have to settle for 2 more. And towards the deep, long on fielder. And again, can we get 2 more here? No, we cannot. He is very fast. So we'll hold strike. 3 for 135. And Ashton Turner, the spin man, comes back on. That's a good line. Because that's such an awkward line to play. I always feel like I time those badly. And if you block it, you got to make sure you're blocking it correctly. Like, there's the edge. You see what I mean? Such a good line to be bowling if you are the off spinner. We'll pick up 2 here, move to 49. Oh, there's a 3. That'll be 50. The overthrow. We love that.
And that brings up 50.
And you know what it does is it gets me off strike. Jeez, 2 3s in the over. Oh, that's a wide. I'm trying to leave that. But a good result for us. Could I smash it over here? Oh, I've hit it straight to the man, have I? No, I haven't. He's actually a bit finer than that. No. Yes. Run. Well, 4. What happened? Was it a miss field? I missed it. Edged. Dropped. Philippi. Didn't take it. 54 from 52. There is the wagon wheel. A few singles, a few boundaries, a few 2s, a few 3s. Short, pulled. Just the 1. It wasn't really that short, but I played it as if it was. Also, speaking of short, Matt Short, he's 12 from 27. Would like him to get a little bit of a move on, just a little bit. Also, look, did you see how far... Well, that's better. He's hit a boundary. 1 bounce 4. But look how far out of the crease, like, your dude walks. As the spinner is approaching. Like, I could easily get run out at the non-strike. And look at me. I'm literally halfway up the field. We'll take the 1. What is happening there? 3 for 153. And I think that sounded like a 50 partnership by the announcer. About reverse sweep. Do I have that in my repertoire? Oh, I do. I don't think I've done that too often. That's a boundary. Really worked our way into this innings as well. It's been a good one. 29 minutes or so. And there's the... Well, of course, as soon as I say, oh, I'm playing quite well right now. I've nicked it. I'm out. It's unfortunate and it's Ashton Turner who takes the wickets. The little edge on the way through, was it? The half volley. Philippi has taken the catch. It's 4 for 158. So the Vicks go on to make about 270, which is probably not the worst score. I always say 320s are around about where you want to be because the game has a very formulaic way of the teams scoring. You know, they sort of score a bit in the power play. They do not a lot until about the 40th over, and then they could probably score about 120 to 140 in the last 10. So provided we start well here, we can hopefully put this to bed. 6 overs, 1 for 27. At the moment, they're probably fairly even, the game, you would say. No one's really ahead. What about a second there? If we get more stupid run-outs today, that will definitely send me. This is quite a weird field, but I guess I'll take it. Oh! Yeah, mate. Field that. Look at that fielding off your own bowling. And no, you cannot run that, Bancroft. That is a dog move. He gets in the way of the throw and then he decides to run a single off the back of it. We don't like that. We don't like that attitude. And this could be absolute karma for that. This could be karma. I don't even care that this is a stupid run out. You're done for. That's Hilton Cartwright. He might have been the one to make the decision to run. And he's out for 27 from 19. That's just so silly, isn't it? It's so silly. Everything about the running there was just so silly. Who would have thought 10 games on, we still couldn't get the running between the wickets right. How is that? I think it's hitting outside. I don't think it's hitting back enough. 2 for 41 off 9 overs. Scotty B, Scotty B, Scotty B. Na. He took 2 wickets in case you missed it. He got rid of both Bancroft and Turner. I'll probably need a new phone background, to be fair. I had Marnus for like a year when he looked really sad and depressed. But it's been Scotty Boland. It really changes, actually, depending on the mood. Oh, that is a ripper. And just quietly, because WA here are 4 for the 54, actually, it means we are, like, playing very well. We're in a great spot to try and win this. There's another one. Hardy off the mark after a solid 12 deliveries. Run him out, run him out, run him out. Okay. Boyne, Hulk. 1 ball for him, and he's off the mark. Also, I can't believe I got that World Cup team right the other day. Demi. I had... oh, catch that! Oh, it's just over Point's head. That was half a chance. Away. For uno, dos, tres runs. Look, it is probably a hard sell between good fielding and, like, insanely god-tier fielding, which you get sometimes. I think they fixed, like, the catches being god-tier a lot of the time. And, like, the catches are now, like, way more obvious that's, like, you've hit a bad shot. Whereas previously they would run, like, 45 metres in about 2 seconds to actually get you out. As Boland takes perhaps 2 more. And they're 6 for 67. Scotty has 4 to his name. Anyway, I'm just doing my job at the other end, keeping it nice and tidy. 5 overs, none for 14. Has been very, very good, economically speaking. Around about the 3 runs and over conceded, if less than that. So trying to create opportunities. The edges, the aerial shots, all that sort of jazz. And if we can find a way to get either Philippi or Gannon here today, it would be... If I get 1 or 2, maybe player of the game, but I think at the moment Boland's 4 wickets is probably what you would suggest going to be the match-winning performance or the player of the game level performance. Oh, I think he's back. We're not going to see a run out there. Required rate here is only 9. Like, it's 120 from 80. It's not completely out of the question. 3 wickets remaining is what he's really getting here to WA. This is my last ball. And it's going to be worth 1. So I'm going to end with figures of none for 26 from 10. There's some pretty good figures, I'm not going to lie. As we've gone on to win the game. I think Boland, player of the game, should be worthy, given he took the 4 wickets that really set up that chase being very difficult for Western Australia. And Scotty Boland is your player of the game for 4 for 40 for WA, all out for 214. Victoria are your champs of the One Day Cup. Disappointed no cutscene or whatever going on there, but we did top score in it as well, which is not the worst result. One Day Cup action is finished. Do we get picked for the Big Bash? Probably not. But you never know. So the One Day Cup is now complete, and we will go into some first class action here in 13 days. We're going to make sure that we do some stuff. Why does it say play match? Press conference. I guess because we are the captain, we do have to have press conferences. Why does it say core member here and not captain? I am the captain now. Anyway, I'm actually going to save the presser. I know you want to see it, but I'm going to save it for the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time for the first press conference. Finally, we're getting somewhere.